Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. And today is Sunday, so we're going to have the Sunday afternoon fireside chat and have a look at the weather here. Some interesting weather today. It's melting. It's cloudy though, no sun today. And spring could be coming, but we're not done with the weather yet. So we'll get at the weather here. We're at 10 degrees right at the moment, Celsius. It would be, I think, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh boy, look at that, right on. South-southwest wind at 11 miles an hour, so we really don't feel anything outside for wind. And we have for today supposed to get up to 14. I kind of doubt that it will, but it might. Tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. 16 degrees Celsius, so no snowstorm. Anyway, and a chance of showers. And then 0 degrees. Freezing rain on Tuesday. Back up to 3. Sunny and cloud Wednesday, and 8, and then 1 degree next Saturday. So look at that, chance of flurries. So just kind of not a bad week except for Tuesday and maybe next Saturday. So winter is not over, even though we think it is. It is not. And the 16 degree temperature certainly is nice. Now we'll continue on with the weather here and look at this. Special weather statement. Significant freezing rain possible on Tuesday. Excess of 4 hours possible. Tuesday morning continuing to Tuesday night. So there you go. Winter's not over. It can happen here. Up until May 7th. I know it happened then one year. All right, so continuing on with the weather here. And like I say, it can happen here. Now, I better give you a look at the front of this tractor here. So this Sunday afternoon fireside chat is probably going to be a lot of rambling, which I do pretty good. I'm really real good at rambling. So we'll have a look at the front of this tractor here with the snowblower on it. You can see my other mic I got stuck up on the drift cutter. I don't know if it makes any difference or not, but anyway, that's what I've started to do there a few days ago. Like I say, I got my other mic up on top of my hat. Yeah, so I'm kind of off track here. So this tractor, and I've showed you this picture before, I think. So today is March 16th. So you're going to look at the front of this tractor, and I'm going to show you a picture. Right about the same angle like that, maybe up a little bit. It's hard to get the same thing, but you can kind of see where the drift cutters are there. Now, March 16th, 10 years ago, looked like this at my son's place. No, it can happen here. That snowbank was about 5 feet tall, and his driveway is 800 feet long. And that poor little tractor, bashing and crashing, went through that and it was not necessarily 5 feet all the way down the 800 feet long driveway, but at least 50% of it was, and then it gradually dropped. But that poor little tractor was cleaning that driveway. That's 10 years ago today. Well, I'm telling you, that was some winter that we had snow right up into May that year. It continued snowing in March after that storm. It snowed in April, and I think it snowed in May. And I think a lot of that snow didn't melt away until the end of May, I think, that year. Anyway, so there's our weather goings on for today in rambling and whatever. So you might notice that the bench here is empty, and we're not sure what we're going to put on there yet. And we're going to get to some, what else am I going to do here? Well, we might as well show you Rick's Outdoors, YouTube. Rick and Donita always busy with the wood and pine straw installation. If you've never seen or know of what pine straw installation or what pine straw is or what they do with it, go and see Rick's Outdoors. He has different videos on them doing that pine straw installation, and apparently there's a few businesses that do that down that way. And I guess it's only really down in that area, I think, that it's done. I might be wrong on that. So it's, South Carolina, North Carolina, maybe into Georgia or Florida, maybe, I'm not sure. But that's, they put pine straw around on the gardens, on people's property. Looks some nice, and some nice job they do. Anyway, it's kind of a different thing because you don't see that here, that's for sure. What are we going to do now? We'll move on to somebody else here now. Where can I find something? Okay, we'll do the look at the wood here. So we're in the middle of March and we're still burning wood, and I know I will be still burning wood probably for 2 months yet. So the wood is dropping. It's going down. You just never know, Kenny. You might have to get... that pile goes, your pile might be going. No, I won't burn that. That's going to be a keepsake, that. So there we have Open Air Adventure, and Kenny is the fellow that operates that. All wood-related, firewood-related things on that channel. So upcoming this week, hopefully, maybe, we'll see if we can get those 2 saws running. I don't mind using chainsaws, but I really don't like working on them. So the only thing I'm going to be doing to them is maybe sharpening the chains, and maybe cleaning the filter, and maybe taking the side cover off and clean the dirt out around the chain and the drive system, and see if they'll run. And they haven't been running since, I would say, the red one hasn't been running since the end of August last year, and the green Poulan hasn't been running. I'm not sure when it ran last. Probably mid-summer last year, maybe, or so, in around that area. So, old fuel still in them, same fuels in them last year. So we'll see if they're going to start. The red one sat in my truck all winter. So I guess it won't be a cold start now, but if I had started it a month ago, it would have been a cold start when I took it out of the truck. Anyway, I'm getting foolish already, so we'll move along over here. Moving along. So yeah, we just got a little fire on today, not a great deal. We got the lanterns going here. You can kind of see a letter sitting there. Look at that, an envelope. Yeah. So what are we doing now? Oh yes, Gators World. Check out Gators World. Gators got lots of information about basically anything. Great channel to watch. And he had this on his channel the other day, Insta Bond. I haven't used it yet, but he seemed to think it's a good thing. So if Gator says it's a good thing, then it's a good thing. So I'll get to use that someday, because I don't use glue a whole lot, but sometimes I like to have glue here to do a few little things. And anything I did buy was always seemed to go dried up or bad or whatever, but we'll see what happens with this. All right, now we'll move along on to what now? Oh yes, over here. There's K&L firewood. So the Hoosier firewood hysteria is going to be within 3 weeks' time. So that's a real good thing to be doing there, Mike, and your buddies. And I'd love to go to that, but that's just a little bit too far away for my traveling. Yeah, it's April 4th and 5th, I believe. If you need more information, go to knlfirewood.com and check out the events page. There's information there on the firewood hysteria. So they bring firewood in, and there's a whole bunch of people, a lot of YouTube channels go there, and they all get together and saw up all this wood and then split it all up, and then the campground sells it to the campers for the season. Kind of helps them out with a little bit of something there. So, all right. Now, what else are we going to do here? Oh yes, yeah. Okay, so the deck here, I'm kind of finished with it for now. We'll see how that's going to work in 2 months' time, when the grass starts growing, maybe. I'm real pleased on how that turned out. There's no doubt that there could be still some sort of trouble, but at least a major part of that deck is fixed, so that's good. There's the other deck right there for the Massey Ferguson 7 tractor. That's at my son's place. So, and we still have to fix up Sir Dave's favorite tractor's snow thrower yet. So I'm hoping that I'll see bearings for this coming week. And if the bearings are the same as what I committed there, it really shouldn't take too long to put it all back together and have it operating. But you just never know, do you? So I guess, so that's the two things I got left to do here really in the shop, is get the Sir Dave's favorite tractor snow thrower going, and have a look at the Saker, or not the Saker, the chainsaws. But I do want to look at my Saker mini electric chainsaw, because it's going to be used also. And that is up over here. I don't know if you can see my finger right up there, that little blue case right there. That's where the Saker mini electric chainsaw sits. So that's a great thing, that. So I'll just shut this off here for a second, and we'll get you set up. And I'm going to sit you down and then have a little more ramble. All right, we'll continue on with our rambling. Just stuck another piece of wood in there. Like I say, it's warm enough out today that it's not really too cold in here. When I came in today, it was 49 degrees in here. And the furnace in behind me here, it's set at 6, I guess, so it obviously wasn't running last night. So, ramble on here, I guess. I better start my timer to see if I can just do a short ramble, and then I'm going to get into the stickers here. We got sticker business today. So talking to my son yesterday. Holy cats, the things we got to do. Springtime chores, and it just keeps adding and adding and adding. The more you think of things that you said to yourself last year that I'm going to do this spring, you all of a sudden think about them. Holy cats, the things we got to do. And some of it is seasonal. In other words, getting the case tractor, the 224 that has the mowing deck that I fixed, but still has the snowblower on it. So I got to get the snowblower off and get the deck on. The same thing with the caboose that you're sitting on there. The snowblower has to come off and get the deck on. So those are seasonal things. You know, they kind of have to be done every year. But there's other chores that come up that we have quite a few garden tractors and lawn tractors in the woods over at his place, and he's kind of wanting to get those out of there and kind of all taken and put into one spot. So, which is a good idea, and so we had a little chat about that yesterday as to where we might put them and all that kind of stuff. And that may be where the sacred saw is going to come in quite handy, because there's a spot that we want to try and put them in, and there's a lot of twigs and small little trees and stuff there, so we'll have to move a bunch of that stuff. So that's a thing that we'd like to do. And then he's got a pile of wood, and those Chinese knotweed weed things are growing, and they go up all through that stuff. And there's wood and junk and all that kind of stuff. There's a pile of that there. You might have seen it in the videos last year when I was cutting wood. And I probably had mentioned, I think I did, that I was hoping to get to that last October, and I never did get to it. So that's another thing that's got to be done, and it has to be done because he's got a bin ordered to throw all the junk in so that it can be taken away. So that's coming up. We talked about numerous different things that's got to be done yet. I can't think of them all right now. Holy cat, every spring is the same thing. It's just, I've often thought that it'd be nice to have a spring where there would be a lot less mayhem, and you could just kind of sit back and relax and do your seasonal things that you do. But yeah, stuff to do. Oh yes, we got to get the loader fixed up. The loader that we got from Gator, we've got, we only have a limited amount of time to work on it, and that's we'd love to have that going for this pile cleanup. So that's 2 months away, and I don't know if we're going to have it ready or not. So there's still quite a bit to do on the loader project, so we'll have to try and get at that. So, and of course, there's always other things that come up. Like I say, you all of a sudden think of something. There's, holy cat, look at this now, I got to do that. And, holy jumpers, I got to do this. And anyway, lucky to be able to do them, and I guess lucky to be able to have them. But 16 cords of wood to cut up yet, and then split, and then pile away. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, we got to build a new bin to put the split firewood into. We're going to make another one the same size as the one that we made a couple of years ago. It's going to be 24 feet long and be 8 feet deep, and whatever height the pallet is, it's about 3.5 feet tall or so. So the way we built the other one, and I think we'll do the same thing with this one that we're going to build, we'll just put a 24-foot wall on the back, two 8-foot walls out, and left the front of it open. So it's easy to get get the wood. It's easy to put the wood into, and we just have to pile it up, just like what Rick and Donnie are doing with theirs. Just keep piling her up until it won't take any more, and that's going to be it. With two of those size bins for us, I think that should be good, because as we fill one, we'll be emptying one, and then we'll fill that one, and then we'll empty this one. And we'll just, I think it's going to work good, and it goes back and forth with each bin. And of course, I got to get my wood piled in here, so that's going to be another thing to do. So my wood is almost done. What's going to happen once this is empty, or if it's not empty, the wood outside that's on the outside of the building here, that I've got probably 3/4 of a cord there. So all that's going to come in and be stacked, and I'm getting over my time here, so and then I got to take the wood home from my son's place and finish piling in like I did last year, and then repile another bunch outside. So that's the thing that we have to do, or I have to do. But I'm pretty good at that. I can kind of do that through the summer, you know, do a day or two of that every now and again, and it slowly gets done. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now, because I'm way over my time limit that I had kind of set for myself. So this could be a long video. Anyway, we'll shut this off here for a minute, and we'll get set up for the next batch of rambling. All right, we're going to get on to the stickers here now. Now today we have a letter, and I'm pretty sure there's a sticker in it. So we're going to open this up here, and we're going to use the sharpest knife on YouTube. I haven't used this in a long time since I put up the sticker. All right, see that? Pretty sharp. That's what I'm doing in here. Don't want to cut nothing. That's inside. Put this side. There we go. There. All right, let's have a look in here and we'll see what's what. There. All right, here we go. Ooh, boy. Nice stickers. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have Noel, love your channel, and can't wait to see what you do with your tractors when there is no snow below. Yeah, yes sir. Well, Steve, I used to plow and plant potatoes, and I had one-sod plows for them. I had tandem discs for them. I have cultivators for them, and some homemade attachments that I used to put on them. But sadly, I don't do the potatoes anymore, so I don't have any of those kind of videos now. I wish I had done some when I was doing it, but back then I wasn't into the YouTube, I guess, so. And I know I deleted some that I did have. Oh well, that's the way it goes, I guess. You have a great guide and seem like an amazing person. Thank you. Keep it up. Thanks for all the support with my channel also. Steve at Rusty Wrench Restorations. Thanks, Steve. That's very nice. Thank you. And I can't wait to see your video on the plowing that you did yesterday. So I'm going to send Steve a sticker also. And I'm going to do that this week. I'm behind in getting my stickers out. I got to send one to K&L Firewood and Holy Cats. I should have sent that months ago and I didn't get it out yet. So this week is going to be the week to get 2 stickers sent out. Alright, so now we're going to, and there we go. Alright, I think I found a spot for you, Steve, so we're going to put you up here on the board. Like I say, I never thought I was going to have so many stickers, and it's not as many as some people have, but I should have been spacing them together a little bit more, I guess, but a little more room. Alright. Up we go here, Steve, and just excuse me for getting up in your way here for a minute. I'll put you right up here beside Lynn. There we go. Steve, we got you right up there. Rusty Wrench Restorations. All kinds of good stuff on there. Steve is, in my mind, an expert at doing restorations on tractors. So, he's got, what's he got now? He's got a John Deere 300 industrial tractor, 300. And he's working on a John Deere skid steer loader that he's fixing up, and he just had a video out on that today, painting all the parts for it. So that's going to be together fairly soon, I would say. And yeah, he loves tractors, that's for sure. He's got he's got an older John Deere there, one of the old 2-cylinder ones, and I can't remember the number of it now. But he calls it Sweaty Betty. I'm going to get a kick out of that. That's pretty good. And he uses that for plowing also. He's got a 1-sod plow for it. And the John Deere 300, he has a 3-sod plow on that. So, like I say, I can't wait to see the plowing video on that tractor. So we'll go through the stickers here today, and I can't remember, like I normally say, I can't remember everybody's videos, and some videos I haven't seen yet, so I'll get to them. But for today, here we are. We've got Grampy's Workshop. I better get my camera set up here. I always have the camera down too low. You get it like that, so it's kind of easier to hold on to. Yeah, in Grampy's Workshop, on the Friday video, he had bought himself a laser to do his carpentry work with, and he was showing the ins and outs of that machine that he got. I can't say the name of it, but if you go to his video on Friday, the last one out, he's got a good video on that. Then we have Murphy mowers, and I can't remember now what Lee had out. Lee had something, but I can't remember now. Lee's got a good channel there. He's into, into garden tractors like myself, and he likes picking up any type of small engine operated equipment and trying to get it going and fixing it up, and then usually resells most of it, I think. But he does keep quite a bit of it though too. So Len's keeping busy. Len's always busy, and Len has got his wood castle here. And he likes garden tractors and fixing up the garden tractors to do work, so that's a good channel to watch too. Garden Tractor Boy, also an excellent channel for garden tractors, as you can see. All kinds of garden tractors. I think he says he's got 55 garden tractors. I thought I was bad for having a dozen. Anyway. Yeah, I didn't get to see your video yet, Joseph, but I will. And then we have Dell in the backyard with Dell, Boat Bob, GBL, Mr. Gary, Open Air Adventure, Kenny, and Dave, RCAF Polar Express. And Dave is kind of going on the same as myself here today, the spring chores. So Dave's got lots of things to do, or he has done some, and if anybody follows his channel, you know that he always puts a mountain of snow out there for all the kids to play on. So it's starting to melt a bit, so he's got a little thing there just to say, put in your guess as to when that would be all melted. So you'd have to go to his video there today and have a look at the size of that mountain of snow. Holy cats, it's quite a mountain of snow, that's for sure. Maintenance with Mike, he had a video out on that home light, I think it's a home light, that he had fixed up there. He had 2 videos out on that. One of the bar tightening studs came loose, so he had quite a good video on how to fix that. So. And Lewis Mowers and Boats, I haven't seen, there may be something on Brock's videos there, I'm not sure, but he had some back trouble there, so I don't know if he's up and running again or not. So then we have Retired for Life, and then we have Rick's Outdoors. Always busy, those 2 people. And, oh, that's right too, I wonder what on there. Rick and Donita were in the path of some bad weather coming there. So I don't know, haven't heard what went on there, if they got any damage or not. And then we have Knowles Garden Tractors and Firewood. And this fella is going on about spring chores too today. He's got a lot of stuff to do, this fella. And we have Twin Brook Acres, Rick, Everyday Projects, Craig, Gravely Man Small Engine Repair, Artie. Artie had a video out there the other day. I think it was a 61 Gravely that he was working on. I think that's the one he just recently bought. I'm sorry if I can't remember, Artie, but but I think that's the one that he bought not too long ago and got quite a few attachments with it. One attachment I'd like to see working on that, but he doesn't get enough snow to use it, is the dog eater snow thrower. I'd like to see that thing going. If you've got that type of machine, Artie's the man to go and chat with if you have troubles. Outdoors in the 608, Jeremiah was splitting up wood today, 24-inch long wood. And it was, I would say, probably anywhere from 18 to 22 inches in diameter. And the Wolf Ridge 22 RS wood splitter did a great job on that. So the RS stands for resplit. Tucker and I out and about, and he had a video this week, I think, on out at the tent. I didn't get to see that. Cod Raven. Brian was out in the woods today with his video, with his ATV that has tracks on it, and he's got a wheeled trailer that he hauls behind it, that he puts wood in, and he's also now got a sleigh trailer that he hooks behind the wheel trailer. So he's taken 2 trailers at once with wood in it. Big Sons. Big Sons is into the grass cutting again. So I found out phones are ringing, the texts are coming in, and everybody's wanting stuff. So he's a busy man. And Family Firewood, well, they're always busy. What were they doing? Oh yeah, putting the cherry in a bag. They had a little bit of cherry wood there, and they cut it up and split it and put it into some bags for storage. Logfather's always busy, either wood cutting and splitting and delivering, or milling logs for lumber for people. Darrell Wells, different stuff. Father and Son Outdoors. They had 2 videos out too now that I think of it. And, John, the Bradleys on Catbird Hill. Gators World. Check out Gators World. Oh yes, I think I've seen that now that I think of it. Yeah. Gator got another generator. He's already got a half a dozen, but he needed another one, so there you go. You'll have to go and see his video on that. K&L Firewood. I'm going to be busy within the next 2 to 3 weeks. They got the Hoosier firewood hysteria going on there, so that's a great thing. Ross on the Land. Larry Cluck was out cutting up some great big wood there. I think it was red oak. And then we have Club Dora. And then we have Cracker Talk with Gary. So Gary had some more auction videos on there recently. So, boy, there's some nice equipment down that way that they're selling. Nice equipment. Nice looking sticker here, that's for sure. And it's a big sticker. I think it's 10, 11 inches long. Look at the size of it. And he's got one with his Kubota tractor also. And I kind of added that little smoke coming out of the muffler there. But that is Gary approved. I had that approved by Gary first before I did that. I better keep the camera up where I'm supposed to. Yeah, Gary approved smoke coming out of the exhaust pipe. There we go. So now our newest addition to the board is Rusty Wrench Restorations. Steve. Great channel. Very, very easy to watch, and he does a great job of telling you what he's doing. He's easy to listen to, speaks well, and shows you what he's doing and why he's doing it. Great channel. I really like it. There I am with my camera down where I shouldn't have it. Yeah. So go check out Rusty Wrench Restorations. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I did a little shout out for him there 4 or 5 Sundays ago on the Sunday chat. And yeah, dandy channel there, right there. It piques my interest to watch that, that's for sure. All right, that's going to end the Sunday afternoon fireside chat. It's probably a way over time limit. And because I do editing now somewhat, which I really don't want to do because it takes too much time. But I'll see if I can kind of edit it down to not a real long video, but just a long one. Anyway, have a great day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. And don't forget to go check out Steve. Rusty Wrench Restoration.